warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I'm Naziha.
I'm Adiba Saleha.
So, today we are going to share to all of you about something very interesting, right, Adiba?
Yes, very interesting, very interesting.
But before that, check out this video.
You will love Malaysia now and forever. Different races everywhere. The soul of Asia is surely here. This beautiful Malaysia. Malaysia truly Asia.
So based on the video shoot just now, what do you think are we going to share in this video?
What?
Mm.
So we are going to talk about tourism in Malaysia,
Ooh.
and there are 3 elements in it. So the first element was what are the type of tourism in Malaysia.
And the second one is how is tourism is being promoted in Malaysia?
And the last one is what are the factors that influence Malaysian travel outbound compared to inbound.
It's very interesting, right?
Yes.
So
Yes.
maybe we can move to the first point. Yeah, to the first point. What is the type? What are the type of tourism in Malaysia?
So I'm going to share the type of tourism in Malaysia, and the first type that we are going to tell is halal tourism.
Oh, halal tourism.
Yes.
Okay.
Halal tourism is subcategory of religious tourism, which is geared toward Muslim families who abide by rules of Islam. When we are talking about halal,
Usually we think about food.
yes, basically everyone think about halal food. But in this type of tourism, halal tourism, they not just only food. They also include
The facilities.
any Sharia compliance products such as the facilities itself. For example, the hotel in such destination do not provide or serve alcohol, and they have sprayed swimming pool
Between men and women.
yes.
Oh, very interesting.
Yes.
Okay.
It was halal tourism.
Okay, so the next type of tourism is sport tourism. So do you know what is sport tourism, Adiba?
I just know about sport.
Oh, okay.
Sport.
Yeah. So basically, we know about sport.
Yes.
So, but what is sport tourism actually? Sport tourism is actually an attractions that encourage the travelers to take day off, but at the same time, they have to do something physical activities. For example, being one of the participant in Tour di Langkawi, the bicycle.
Yeah, the
and
bicycle.
yeah, like that. However, sport tourism is not only about being the contestant in that event. If you being spectators in that event also considered as sport tourism, like watching the football match at the stadium, watching MotoGP racing at Sepang International Circuit. So that is the second type of tourism.
So we are going to the next type of tourism in Malaysia. That was health tourism, also known as medical tourism. This type of tourism was refer to people traveling abroad or to obtain medical treatment. This concept of health tourism is to attract tourists by promoting healthcare service.
I see.
Yes.
Okay.
These medical or health tourism include both simple and complex surgeries or treatment from dental to
Cosmetic.
and cosmetic surgeries.
So that is the patient wants to get a better result, so they go abroad to take
the
medical tourism. Oh, that kind of tourism. It's very interesting. So we're going to move to the last type of tourism in Malaysia, which is ecotourism. So ecotourism is, for the simple words, we can say that ecotourism is traveling within the nature or any activities that involve nature. For example, like we going hiking, canopy walk, or maybe jungle trekking, or any activities that involve with nature, like that. Basically, in Negeri Sembilan, there are so many popular destinations that related with ecotourism, like hiking at Bukit Melati, Bukit Senaling, Bukit Batu Putih, and so on, and so many more places in Negeri Sembilan that have ecotourism. Yes. So Adibah, maybe we can
go to the next element,
which is how tourism in Malaysia being promoted. Hi guys, it's me again, Naziha. This turn I'm going to share with all of you about the second element, which is how is tourism in Malaysia being promoted. So for your information, Malaysia has our own ministry, which is Ministry of Tourism, Art and Culture, who are responsible in promoting Malaysia domestically and internationally. The government use every platform in the social media like Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and of course their official website. But how about the other types of tourism that we already stated just now, like medical tourism, medical tourism, ecotourism, halal tourism, and sport tourism? Well, for medical tourism itself, they also have their own media platform, which is official website to promote themselves. You can visit to www.medicaltourismmalaysia.com to learn more about the service provided by health tourism in Malaysia. So for the halal tourism, actually it's not a really big deal to promote halal tourism in Malaysia, because as we all know, Malaysia is already known as majority Muslim citizens country. However, there's still interesting places in Malaysia that have less Muslim in that area, like Genting Highland, for example. Fortunately, at Genting Highland, the management there still can attract Muslim travellers by providing Muslim-friendly facilities like musola and halal restaurants. For sport tourism and ecotourism, these two types of tourism promoted themselves by the locals. For example, in sport tourism, there is a small-scale sport that organised at the northern part of Malaysia, which is International River Sport at Kedah and Pesta Angin Timur at Perlis. While for ecotourism, it developed when local citizens aware about the nature. For example, have you heard about eating in the river restaurant concept? If this is the first time you heard about it, you can find it at BBQ Lamp KL Kemensa. The owner is the local citizens there. They opened a new concept of restaurant, which is you can eat the meals and enjoying the freshness of cold river water while eating. So this is the new concept of ecotourism. Yeah, that's all for me. And after this, you will continue with Adima.
So we already hear from Naziha about how Malaysian promote the tourism. So now I would like to share and explain to everyone the last element that we are going to elaborate, and that was factors why people or Malaysian itself prefer outbound instead of inbound travel outbound instead of inbound. So do you know in NST online New Street Times, there are a report that state in since 2016 Malaysian travel outbound increased by 3.5% each year. So I would like to tell the factors why the Malaysian prefer travel outbound. So first of all, the first factor is low cost factor. When we talk about money, when we talk about price, when we talk about the cost, some people being sensitive, and so when we go and travel, we are going to use the money. So for example, the high price of local hotels and resort has also lead someone to travel to another country. Basically, the domestic tower package offer are up to 30% more expensive than the overseas travel package. Depend on the hotel's star rating. So this is why people tend to travel outbound because of the high price from the domestic hotel or resort itself. So the second factor is travel package. Travel package can be defined as a trip plan, and it paid for a single far in advance, covering both commercial transportation and accommodation which is meal and sightseeing also included. Most often travel package overseas usually attract more travelers, more tourists, because of the package provided. Just I already said just now, the travel package come with meals, transportation, sightseeing, and others facility, which reduce a lot of uncertain things about the additional cost during the trip. So the last factor why people love to travel outbound is the culture factor. Traveling abroad can get know other people culture. They concern with a country or religion culture, specifically the lifestyle of the people in the country. And through this traveling abroad, they can increase their knowledge of other cultures, such as the knowledge about how to make their traditional cakes, or even the knowledge about how to play their traditional sport. That's what's called their culture. And the most important things, that the knowledge that they gain is only available when they visit other people culture, especially the people of foreigner communities.
The last type of tourism that we are going to highlight in this video is about hey, you already finished lah kan?
Ecotourism.
Yes, that's funny. Ecotourism. ecotourism, guys.
Yes.
So the last element, I mean the last type of tourism that we're going to highlight in this video is about ecotourism. Sorry.
So come back,